Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School. 5 minutes, 5 insights, 5 domains, let's go. Something that I'm thinking about friction. We had a meeting with North Fair Oaks this past week. I messaged this out, and just because we're a thriving organization, remember we're a nonprofit organization. Nonprofits, 501c3s are designed to be giving back, to do good. Doesn't mean good people in good institutions aren't going to encounter friction. And I was talking to the teachers about this, or writing to them to explain that friction can sometimes be good and sometimes be bad, right? So what we want here at Synapse for teachers and for kids, we want to remove friction so teachers can teach well, so they can collaborate with purpose, so they can focus on students. But it should be harder sometimes, I think, at Synapse. We want friction in certain decision-making processes, or when we want to add programs and we may need to slow things down and create friction because we might want to remove some before we add, or spending can create permanent obligations. So there's good friction and bad friction. What we're doing internally is trying to decide which are the good types of friction and which are the bad types of friction. And it doesn't mean as an organization or as a person that you're not going to encounter some sort of a speed bump or a roadblock along the way. So that is something that I'm thinking about. Okay, number 2, a shout out. This shout out goes to Sarah Hill, who is the director of our community programs and so much of the outreach that we do here at Synapse. Whether it's building bikes and ukuleles, whether it's putting on the spring benefit, which is coming up, or organizing things on weekends and after school, Sarah is ubiquitous when it comes to orchestrating those events. She is just detail-oriented to an extreme. She's easy to work with. She always seems to be available. And we're doing so much as a community, and much of it is being created and managed and perpetuated by Sarah Hill. So I want to just give her a big shout out. We have a big event coming up that she's right in the middle of right now, Interactive Lab. Sarah Hill, thanks so much. We're so glad you're here. I am very thankful that I work alongside of you day to day. Number 3, a look ahead. Speaking of community events, we've got a bunch. So look at the calendar. It's March, which is wonderful, right? The weather's getting better and the light is coming more and more into our lives. We're gonna be changing the clock. So community events are coming up. Interactive Lab. Please, parents, read the news on what to expect with Lab. But we also have our spring benefit coming up. So RSVP for that. We have constructivist rehearsals for those who are in the band. Pay attention to that. So watch the calendar. We're heading into a real busy time of the year. That's a look ahead. Number 4, peek behind the scenes. Something that's also up ahead that are being designed all year long, but certainly we're now getting to the point where we really have to push go on it. Expeditions in the middle school. These are the 5th, 6th, and 7th grade and 8th grade trips that go to the national parks. They're an extension of the lower school nature days, and we go into wonderful places that are wild and open, and we've got a scope and sequence of not only curriculum and experiences for kids, but we also have to, plan these things, right? There are flights, there are certifications that have to be in place, there are chaperones that need training and guidance. So those expeditions, these trips take significant planning, tremendous amount of logistics go into them. Safety is paramount. Stephanie Cito, middle school head, Brian Bignell on the 8th grade trip in particular, Blair and Christopher, they are really getting into it right now, and we'll be focusing a lot in T3 on preparing the middle school kids for those expeditions. So that is something that's going on behind the scenes. And number 5, just because we've got chickens. We've got chickens. It's a small but heavily visited and beloved space over in B4. James, student in the middle school, he has been pushing for these chicks and these chickens for years. Finally got them in place. Kids are pouring into the buildings in the morning to go visit the chicks. Parents, when you come for Interactive Lab, make sure you check out the chicken. They're awesome. Okay, that's it. If you like the video, you can like it and you can subscribe to the channel. Next week's a big week, everybody. Have a super weekend.